Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. It's Lizzie the Lightworker here. So welcome, guys. And today I'm working on a video viewer's request. It's a Capricorn divine male and a Pisces divine female. So I'm trying to get these done as quickly as possible for you guys. I'm also having a high number of private reading requests. So, if you email me and you would like a private reading, and it can be a little more centralized to your situation, that's something you're interested in, I'll leave a link in my description box for that. Also, I started a twin flame separation support group on Facebook. It's private. It's a small number of people so far in the group, but it's a place to sort of talk to other people, sort of, share experiences, what you're going through. I put information in the group about twin flame separation, and as soon as the numbers grow in the group, I'd like to start doing more private readings live in the group. So just check that out if you're interested. But as for now, without further ado, let's get into this reading. So our Pisces divine female energy. Let's see what's going on with our Pisces divine female. All right, so I'm feeling like she's really left a part of herself behind here in separation. Something that she may have been battling with or juggling. I feel like maybe in the past, like odds might have been a bit against her in terms of her personal happiness, or at least she felt that way. Looking at it, I'm feeling more like this is a really sensitive, sort of mystical, kind of intuitive, wise wisdom woman here. Also somebody that can keep secrets. Sometimes good, sometimes not good. Like it's secrets, meaning like if this is your best friend comes to you and asks you to keep a secret, or they confide in you, she'll keep that secret. No problem, no questions asked. She's not a gossiper, she's not that way. But I mean, secret's bad. I mean, when you withhold things about yourself, and a partner wants to know more about you, or it means in terms of developing your relationship, whether you open up or not. I feel like that is maybe a little difficult for her, okay? And it could be because there's things about her that she doesn't want to sort of throw around lightly. And I certainly don't think that she would say like, I love you lightly. I feel like she really has to feel the depth of love in order to say it. And I do get traditional, okay? Traditional. I feel like she is very spiritually aware and definitely learning as much as she can about this subject of twin flame, and learning about twin flame journey, and learning about her abilities and spiritual journey. And I feel like she's really got a good handle on that. I kind of feel like she's in a more mature energy. I don't know yet about our Capricorn. We haven't pulled cards yet, but I'm feeling like she's in a very mature energy. Very well balanced, very mature. I feel like, she is definitely someone that's nurturing, loving, kind, compassionate, sort of like a caregiver type person, and very knowledgeable. But she wants tradition here, okay? She wants traditional roles in a relationship. I mean, we're talking about building something together, stable, a good stable foundation in a relationship, like marriage, building towards marriage and securing a future, okay? I feel like in the past that was difficult for her to get to a point where she could just be stable for herself, let alone a twin flame or any relationship for that matter. And I just feel like in the past there was maybe a little bit of duality, her sort of battling two different sides of her mind maybe, the old her versus the new her. I feel like she went through a transitional period. And I do feel like it was brought on by her twin. I don't know, in the past too, it could have been difficult for her. She could have juggled jobs or money or even people, because I feel like sometimes it could be that we meet our twin and we're already involved with someone else, okay? So I don't know if that was going on, but I'm getting a little bit of that here. So yeah, that's a little bit about her. Now let's get into our divine male. All right, so I feel like his energy is a little bit like, with the devil card, we're getting like sort of like manipulative. We're getting like not really, I don't want to say greed, okay? You guys don't be sensitive when I say these things, but that's the energy I'm picking up on. A little bit of greed, a little bit of hedonism, high sexual desires, sort of control issues, sort of issues with codependency, fear-based ideas, letting fear hold you back, commitment, maybe issues with commitment. I feel like this is somebody that likes to indulge everything, on all things, on all levels, on all occasions. Overindulgence this is also ego driven, okay? Very much ego driven. This is somebody who is not very patient, wants what they want when they want it, okay? Highly creative, very much in charge sort of person. You know, to me, this is just saying that they may have had to learn or are learning to sort of tame that wild side of their self, okay? This is saying that they want their cake and eat it too, okay? So I don't know if there was something else going on in our divine male's life, like another partner, or, you know, maybe he coaxed our divine female into cheating. There's something here with that, okay? Because to me, this is saying there's this stuff to be yet to be revealed, okay? So she may have been keeping some secrets or hiding some things, okay? And to me, this is a marriage card. So I don't know if this broke up her marriage or if it broke up a relationship, or possibly he promised her more than he was willing to deliver or able to deliver. To me, this is about self-focus. This is a self-focused person, someone who's impulsive. They go after what they want. They have a voracious appetite. They seem to be never satisfied. And that's just 3D energy. That's 3D ego energy. So if that's what has affected this, I'm feeling like our Pisces divine female is more the evolved twin. Okay, she has stronger maturity signs here. She has stronger spiritual signs here. I'm getting very spiritual on her aspect. And to me, if you look at this, this is the light side, this is the dark side, okay, of the twin. You know, and I feel like this is somebody that was not willing to make compromises, someone who wanted it his way and was not going to settle for it. I feel like this is somebody that's used to getting his way, okay? Somebody who puts it out there, whether someone, a love interest takes the bait or not, they don't care. They'll move on to the next one very, very easily, okay? It's this appetite thing, okay? That's what I'm feeling. So I want to get some cards now down the middle. Let's see. Okay, and yeah, to me, this is sort of like the more the merrier. I don't know if this is somebody that was, you know, dating multiple people, okay? I feel like they might have met through mutual friends or met at a party or an event or a bar type setting where there was a lot of celebrating going on, a lot of fun going on. But I feel like his energy is a little more out there than hers. She's a little more quiet and reserved. He's a little more living out loud type personality. So that could have been maybe what caused a little bit of an imbalance here between the two of them. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, and I do feel like our divine female had to walk away from this because, you know, I feel like she may have wanted commitment, but it's not like he wasn't going to give it to her. I mean, he may have been like snoozing her a little bit. I just feel like it got too hard for her to watch him like be in that energy with other women maybe. Okay, I'm just throwing it out there, guys. This could resonate many different ways. It could also resonate in reverse. So don't freak out, you know, if it doesn't feel right or it doesn't, you know, if it's not seeming like it's right. But yeah, I feel like this is walking away, soul searching, going to sort of find yourself, okay? So that could have been just the energy of what needed to happen for both of these two individual people in their twin flame journey. This does happen. To me, this is just saying separation and sort of being disappointed and sad about the path that they're taking. So the Capricorn's path here might not be the best path. Her path is more of a spiritual path. I feel like she was holding on to this. Should I stay? Should I go? And I think finally decided to go. Yeah, and it took immense strength. So now what I feel like here is that the lesson to be learned, or the lesson between the two of them to help elevate each other, is strength. Okay, so I'm feeling like it costed her strength to deal with this type of a personality, this type of a situation. Somebody who's almost like seemingly the complete opposite of her. Okay, but she brought strength to him. He brought strength to her. I feel like he was teaching her to sort of rely on herself and be like strong on herself. And I feel like she needed to teach him about resisting temptation and growing as an individual and not always feeling like he needs to have the last word or have it all to be satisfied. So yeah, there's a lesson of strength here and using inner strength to deal with this and finding peace within themselves using that inner strength, okay? Because the inner strength here is infinite. It's inside of us all. And this says you have the power to change anything. Anything that you don't like, any way in life that you think is not fit for yourself, it's letting you know, you have the power to change that no matter what. You even have the power to change your feelings here. Sometimes we don't believe that. We get so caught up in ego, and we get so caught up in the rejection factor and the abandonment factor of twin flame separation, we forget that we have the power to change our feelings. We have the power of showing the way we're going to react to something and how we're going to let it affect us. So that's a good lesson as well here with this card. Yeah, I feel like using this strength with our Pisces towards our divine sort of, okay, to me this is saying waiting it out, waiting for maturity to come, waiting sort of for a plan to sort of take shape about getting back together, or wanting to get back together, or wanting to touch base here between the two of them. To me, this is more about maybe money, status, power, and materialism, which could reflect a little bit of our divine male's attitude about life, okay? I feel like he really wants and needs power. He needs to feel this powerful way in life, and 100% goal-oriented, 100% for the climb in life, how I'm going to be, how I'm going to look, how people are going to perceive me, what type of money I make, how much I can save, what I'm doing with my time and energy. That's how a Capricorn thinks. A Pisces is more deeply emotional, how I'm spending my emotions. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have said this. Maybe I should have done this instead. And they have a difficult time with bringing their emotions to reality. What's real from fantasy? What's deep from shallow? It's hard for them to process sometimes when somebody is a little bit more emotionally cold. And I'm feeling like our divine male is not emotion driven. He is facts driven. He's passion driven, money driven, and sort of expression driven. He wants to express himself the way he feels fit in the moment, and he's not going to apologize for that. So that could be something that could hurt a divine female Pisces in the long run, because he's not going to apologize for the way he is. He's not going to apologize for the way he acts. He's almost brutal in that sense, where he's just going to live his life out loud, and you accept it, you accept it. You don't. If you want to be with him, you're going to have to be along for the ride with him in terms of money, status, and power. Okay, because there could be a tad bit of greed energy there, okay, too. So that might be something that he needs to put in check, only for his own self, because he'll continue to sort of exile people out of his life if that's his primary focus. That could make him happy, though. Some people are happy being alone and just working on their career and working on what they feel like they need to make themselves happy. So let's pull a couple of cards. We'll pull some angel cards here, and for our divine Pisces, we're getting angel of encouragement. So encouragement to continue on your spiritual journey. Do not worry about what your divine male is doing in this time now, okay? This time is about you, your center focus, your spirituality focus, growth, sort of getting in touch with your emotions, sort of weeding out bad emotions, sort of healing, okay? This is a time for that. An angel of gratitude is for our Capricorn. He needs to learn gratitude, I feel. Okay? Because I do feel like he has things in abundance, but I feel like if you abuse your power or you don't have your gratitude now, you're not always going to have these things. And things don't always make you happy. Often people are meant to make you happy. So that could be a lesson that, he really needs to learn here, about just being very compassionate and gracious when it comes to what you earn, what you do, how it affects people, okay? Yeah, guys, let me know what you think, and give me a big thumbs up, and love and light to you all. I will see you on the next reading, and check my description box for all my links. This has been Lizzie the Lightworker.